Thank you, Madam Speaker. Many speakers have preceded me today in speaking about Mr. Murtha. And I'll always call him Mr. Murtha because that's how I refer to him here in the House, and that's how I refer to him in memory. I only had the opportunity to serve with him for a little over 3 years, and I feel certainly inadequate in being the last person to speak. But this man was my friend. He was like a father figure to me. When I was thinking about running for Congress, I came up here to view Congress and think about it. Wasn't sure if I was going to run or not, and I went up in that gallery, and I sat on this left side of this aisle, Madam Speaker, and I looked at the floor and all the people down here, and I thought whether or not I wanted to run. But coming up here, I was in Rayburn and had walked up by the train that comes from Rayburn to the Capitol, and this man came up to me, this gentleman, I didn't know him, and he put his arm around me, and we talked on the way up and walked all the way down the path. And he said, "Young man, this is going to be like 1974. It's going to be a great year for Democrats." And we got up the elevator, and I was so proud to be in this building, and we got to the top, and he went to the left where you enter the speaker's lobby and come onto this floor, and I went around the way to this gallery where visitors go. And he said, "Next time you come up here, I hope you can come in here with me." And it was the next time I got to come in there with him. And I was so proud every time I got to go over. I'd read about Murtha's Corner in the New York Times, and then I'd find myself over there with mostly folks from Pennsylvania, but also the different people that were fond of Mr. Murtha. And I was standing there and I thought, I remember reading about Murtha's Corner. Now I'm in Murtha's Corner. And I was in his corner and he was in mine. And when I needed help from my community and learning about appropriations, the defense appropriations, and how they could benefit this country and my community and my universities, he helped me. And he always helped me, and I helped him when he was in need in his last election. I made the trip to Johnstown for his funeral, and I'm so happy I did, and I'm happy to be here. I could not let this opportunity pass and speak about this great American. I mean, it's been talked about he was a Marine, and he was the first from Vietnam to be elected, and he was part of that class, and he stood up and received the John F. Kennedy Profiles in Courage Award. All is true. But the bottom line is this was a good human being. Avuncular is a word I learned when I was in high school, uncle-like figure, and I guess he was an uncle-like figure. He was just a grand, good human being. I will miss him. This house will miss him, and I'm just fortunate that I passed this way at the same time he did and got to change time with him in life. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you, Jack Murtha.